Hello, my loves. Welcome to today's womb reconnection. We're going to go really slowly, returning to our own rhythm, unwinding our body so that we can land and listen deeply into what she is needing today. So meet me sitting comfortably, however that looks like for you today. I like to sit in straddle with a few cushions underneath me to our tree with my some sort of bleed blanket, whatever works for you. And just take a deep breath and let your palms find your belly, touching skin if possible. It's so beautiful and so vital to actually make contact with your own skin. And just allow yourself to land all the way in. Feeling as if your entire consciousness, your brain, your mind, your thinking is being poured all the way down and through your body into your belly. Imagining a beautiful waterfall of light. Pouring through the crown of your head into your belly. And if you can, I invite you to imagine infinite love streaming through this channel all the way down to your womb. Infinite love and infinite gratitude. Imagining that the palms of your hands are made of gold. And that they are streaming this beautiful light towards your beautiful belly. There's nothing that has to change here. There's nothing to do, nothing to become. You have arrived, you are here. Taking a big full-bodied breath and letting it out with a sigh. Beginning to sway like a giant tree left to right. And through this whole practice, imagine that your lower body, your pelvic floor, that you're opening, that you're expanding, that you're not holding your root, your cervix. But every breath that you are taking is coming from the openness of your pelvic bowl. So it's like with each breath, you're imagining there's a balloon here. I like to imagine that with each inhale, as this balloon expands, I'm simultaneously receiving from the earth underneath, that I'm drawing in energy. So it's like this openness and relaxation, but through this openness and relaxation, more energy can come towards my belly, towards my womb rather than squeezing, taking, grasping. So the invitation is to keep opening, and it's a feeling, a sensation of when you're going to pee, and it's that release, that openness, that surrender. And similarly, if you take your palms into your jaw right now, pressing the sides of your jaw here right underneath the cheekbone on both sides, tracing from your ear down with your thumb, closer then to the mouth, imagining that there's 3 or 4 lines of muscle that you can touch before you reach the hollow of your cheek. So you can massage this space, or you can press your fingers in. Your jaw is relaxed, your breath is deep, your mouth is in a soft O shape. Your breath is coming as if you're trying to fog up a mirror. Shallow, deep. Oceanic. You can let that go now and just allow the melting of your jaw as it translates all the way into your pelvic bowl. Feeling that same, that spaciousness, that sigh, that release in the base of your pelvis. And allow your body to soften into it. Beginning to spiral gently your hips. Making your own rhythm here. This can be really slow. Or maybe today you are trying to activate more your hip flexors. Do whatever is most supportive for you today. Deep long breaths in through the mouth. Sighing out. You can also place your hands in front of you if you need more support. Unraveling all the way into this beautiful 0 point of you. Allowing your head to follow, to spiral, to move. You can have so much tenderness here that needs gentle unraveling, so try and really listen for what is needed in this moment. No shifting into cat-cow. Allow yourself to swivel from left to right. Feeling strength in your palms as you are pushing away the mat. Or if you want a gentler pressure today, you can calm on your forearms. Try sink into this movement. You can do little figure eights with your hips. You can shake from left to right, bouncing. Phew, this feels especially yummy if you have any tensions in your hips here. Swiveling left to right. It can also swivel up and down. Left to right, up and down, left to right, up and down, whatever is feeling needed for you today. Or be in these full body spirals as you move back in space and to the front. Gently moving between child's pose and upward facing dog. Do this at your own pace, feeling your whole body unravel into your own rhythm. Stretching out your rib cage left and right. Stretching out your hip flexors. Watching for this pose as it can be very tender for your belly. So maybe you have an extra cushion that supports you here. Maybe you're just staying in that upward facing dog. Allow yourself to occupy the full range of your motion. It doesn't matter how it's looking today, just how it's feeling. We are predominantly releasing and unwinding the tension from your hips. Activating your spine, getting lost in the current and the rhythm of you. Feeling into your hip flexors. Take a moment, take a pause, just return back to sitting, dropping a hand on heart, hand on belly. Or maybe two hands on your belly, massaging gently this space. Feeling that loving tenderness, as if every touch that you make, you wanted to communicate deep love and deep gratitude. for your body, which is trying so hard. Your entire inner biology, which has changed in order to support the transformation of your inner season. Feeling for your navel, that space that connected you to your mother. Imagining now that there's an energetic umbilical cord connecting you to the source of nourishment from the earth. Connecting you into an infinite resource far vaster and wider and deeper that you can call upon in times of challenge. And right in this moment, ask your belly, ask your womb, what do you need? What do you need from me, my love? How can I take care of you? Massaging out that lower belly. Gently pressing in your palms into your hip bones, into your hip flexors. Activating circulation here. Deep, long, slow, satiating breaths. Not being afraid to really feel the bones here, the edges of your hip. Exploring and tending to with love these tissues. And now taking a moment to lay back on your floor, on your pillow, taking the pillow away. And before you go down, while your knees are still up, gently allowing them to fall from left to right. Feeling a lot of weight in your hands. Breathing deep and slow. Feeling each breath as nourishment and each exhale as release. And when you're ready, dropping all the way down onto your back, allowing yourself to climatize here, knees up in the air. Knees can gently knock into one another. Breathing deep, long and slow, remembering that balloon. Breathing with your whole entire pelvic bowl. And returning your knees above your ankles, gently lifting up your hip bones into bridge pose and falling down. Gently raising up and falling down. Do this with your own breath at your own pace. If you're experiencing a lot of lower back pain, you may wish to also bounce your hips on the mat. Feeling that pleasant shake through your entire body. Feeling weight and energy in your heels. Feeling your pubic bone, your tailbone rather. I don't know how your pubic bone would find its way to your back today. But feeling your tailbone releasing and vibrating as you bounce your hips. Or maybe you are very gently in that unraveling and curling and lifting. And now letting your hips come down to the mat, feeling any energy or sensation moving through your body. Once again, can you feel into that balloon, into that relaxation? Remembering how it felt to relax your jaw open. To sigh out as if you're breathing on a window pane. Allowing jaw, eyebrows, whole face to relax. Stretching out your right leg long, pulling in your left leg. Stretching out those glutes. Deep breath in. And on your exhale, begin to take that leg over to the opposite side. Left leg goes to the right as you extend out your left arm, long looking to your left. Deep breath here, feeling that balloon. Our menstruation is a sacred time of letting go of our whole entire month. It is the space and time to communicate with our entire body, to come back to the 0 point, to the non-being, non-doing, even if it is just for a moment. Can you allow yourself to be stripped back? No name, no identity, no job title. Allowing yourself to become empty stillness. 0 point, center. What is it that you are letting go this month? What is it that is being alchemized and let go in the earth of your being? Gently allow your left knee to come back to true center, extending your left leg long, bringing right knee to your chest. And allowing that leg to fall over to your left side, stretching out your right arm behind you, looking over to the right. Surrendering to this pose in your way. Maybe if there's any tension or pain, putting a pillow under your knee to give yourself some extra support. Feeling for where you can relax, where you can open into this pose, how you can facilitate your own opening, your own unfolding and unraveling. And in this ground of your being, what is something that is growing? What is growing for your next month? Taking your knee back through center, pulling both of your knees in, letting them gently fall open or keeping them together, allowing yourself to rock right and left, massaging out your lower back. And letting your feet kiss the earth again, knees knocking in, hands come to your belly. Jaw relaxed. Open. Heart relaxes. If you wish, you can place a pillow underneath your lower back, behind your heart space, and stretch open over it if you would like to. Open your heart center. Jaw relaxed, pelvic floor relaxed. Armpits opening and relaxing. Feet and palms opening and relaxing. Third eye space opening. Your whole entire scalp and back of the head opening. Allowing yourself to melt onto the earth that holds you. Staying here as long as you desire, making sure you have enough time to slowly arise back into the world. Setting a timer if you need, with gentle chimes. Or if it's close to your bedtime, maybe allowing yourself to drift away. Feeling the sacred reconnection between your womb, your heart, your mind. Feeling as you breathe, you are connected to this highway of energy. of communication, of restoration. And as you are ready, gently moving your toes, your feet, your fingers, rolling over to one side, maybe stretching up and around, rolling from left to right. Feeling for any yummy, delicious stretches that your body is desiring. And then settling on one side, gently lifting yourself back up to seated. Letting your shoulders drop away from your ears. Letting your whole entire being be heavy, grounded, nourished, and resourced. Giving yourself permission to rest, to take it at your own pace, and to choose to feel soft and breathing through your moments today. Choosing to stay connected, choosing to stay well hydrated, well nourished, well watered. Maybe choosing to be in your silence, in your 0 point. Choosing more nourishing music or sound currents for your mind and body. Wearing something that feels really breathable and soft for your belly. It doesn't feel like it's squishing anything. And taking your time to check in with her today. Throughout the day, just placing a hand on your belly and listening. There are so many small ways that we can stay in connection and reverence to this beautiful cycle. So take care of yourself today. Take care of your bellies. Maybe you choose to do a beautiful oiling practice, a beautiful gentle massage, or a heart-opening massage. Whatever it is, you will know. Thank you so much for your practice, for taking the time to reconnect, realign. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Take care of yourself. Let's take a deep breath in together, letting our palms stretch up, open into the sky, stretching up and around. Letting your palms float back into heart space, into heart center. Ciao.